Morning gang, Tuesday the 19th of February. And how's this review? February, yes, February, not July, August, blue sky, can you believe it? And once we go around the corner, I suspect there's going to be a bit of sunshine there. Anyway, but yes, it's February, it's the sky might be blue, but of course it's somewhat cold. I mean, not so bad, I guess. Anyway, how about that for a view? That is right ahead of us there. That is the City of London, city with a capital C. The original, when the Romans started it all and all that, walkie-talkie building over there. You can't quite see the gherkin, and there's the scalpel. Anyway, where are we? Well, how about that thing there? That there is part of Tate Modern, and we are in another part of Tate Modern. That's the Millennium Bridge, St. Paul's. And where we are now, I think this was open to the public just over a year ago, and we are on the 10th floor of this part of Tate Modern. It's not all of Tate Modern, but there's one tower, if you like, of Tate Modern that takes you up to the 10th floor, and this viewing gallery, which is free. And what we're going to do, we're going to walk around it and give you a view of the whole thing, actually. So off we go. I'll try and stick as close to the edge as I can. But on the 9th floor there is a restaurant, and there's also a restaurant on the 6th floor. Apparently the restaurant on the 9th floor is, it's a little bit more pricey, upmarket, all that kind of stuff. A variety of cuisine. It does change here and there. Anyway, let's keep going. Yes, that was Lisa. That's the Thames. Should say about the Thames, actually, you look at it, it kind of looks dirty, doesn't it? But it really isn't the water, it's the bottom, it's the mud. That's what gives it the colour. And it looks as though the tide's coming in. The Thames is tidal up until about 10 miles west of here is a place called Teddington, and up to that point the Thames is tidal. And the range is about 23 feet, 7 metres. Quite a bit, actually. And so when it's low tide, you can see all of London's fantastic beaches. Well, I mean, if they were white sand maybe, but even at that, I don't know about lying down on them, even in summer. But who knows. Anyway, so we're now leaving the north side and heading to the east side. Okay, now we're on the east side. See, there's the sun. That's the Shard over there. That's where Lisa and I are going next, actually. So now to the right is southeast London. And before any of you say anything, about 9 miles from here there's a tower. It's a Crystal Palace TV tower. Contrary to what I heard recently, that is not the Eiffel Tower. So if you ever do come up here and you look in the southeast direction and you see what looks like the Eiffel Tower, it is not the Eiffel Tower. Not unless you're really high up and your vision allows you to see about 300 miles. But the tower that you see in the southeast direction is the Crystal Palace television tower. Anyway, onwards. Too much sun. Can you believe it? And I didn't Photoshop it, honestly. Oops. You can try and block out the sun when I can. And this is it, when you go to some of these, like if you went to the Shard in February, you could probably just turn up and go, actually. But if you kind of had a reservation and then you go along and it's a kind of grey, miserable day, then you're probably not going to be too happy. Every now and then you see the top of the Shard covered in cloud, actually. So if you are up there in the viewing gallery and you're surrounded by cloud, I should think you're a bit annoyed with however much the ticket cost you. To the left of the Shard, that's the Canary Wharf area. So if you can imagine the City of London over there on the left and Canary Wharf to its right, those two areas of course make up I suppose a lot of this country's wealth, much to the annoyance of some of our European neighbours, but there you go. Anyway, onwards. As we come down to the southeast corner, look who's here. I say it is kind of cold. I mean, coldish. I mean, it's not cold. Like it's not. You know, in the shade, I should think it'd be maybe a little bit nippier, of course. But out in the sun, no, it's not too bad. Yeah, I pointed out the Millennium Bridge to my 293 subscribers, whoever it is. Millennium Bridge. That's the bridge that in one of the Harry Potter films. Remember those black kind of, what were those people called? Those black ones. The Mentors. Apparently that's the bridge that they kind of all swooped under. Right?
I think so.
Anyway, the sky. Yeah, I was telling everyone about the City of London over there, Canary Wharf, the Shard. We're off to the Shard next. And
We're off to the Shard.
Southeast corner. Anyway, wow, how about living there? Anyway, here we go. This is all kind of Southwark, you know, the borough of Southwark.
Picture from this side, please.
On this side?
Yeah.
Oh, why is that?
There's a private flat.
Okay. Do you hear that, gang?
Funny.
It's weird, isn't it, you know? I mean, they shouldn't buy there. They shouldn't buy there if they don't want that. Or they should draw their curtains. They've all got curtains, right? They could draw their curtains, you know?
You want. That's your right. People don't take picture because they made a lot of complaint.
They complain. Some people have miserable lives, you know.
No one like it for himself. Do you like it for yourself?
Well, no, I would draw the curtains, you know.
Do you like it for yourself?
No. No, I would draw the curtains, you know, and then it's no big deal. That's why I do at home. I draw the curtains, right? I mean,
no, but they made a lot of complaint every single week.
They phone here or something, and
No, they come to
or the police or something.
They made a complaint. That's why we put a lot of signs.
Oh, I didn't see the signs yet.
No
Yeah.
worries. Have a good day.
All right, cheers. Take care. Do you hear that, gang? All right, let me put this. I'll put this. I'll face the floor. Here we go. Facing the floor. There are signs saying, "Please respect our neighbours' privacy." Privacy. Draw the curtains. Okay, here we are, southwest corner. Oh no, more neighbours. Oh, okay, here we go. There's the Thames again. That is the first bridge there. That's Blackfriars train bridge, and then the bridge to the left of it is Blackfriars, and then so we're on the south side, of course. And then actually, can you see this? Let me point this out. I'm going to zoom in here. This is very important. Okay, can you see that? That is St. Bride's Church. Look at the steeple. Look at the... I probably can't... Well, where are we here? Anyway, see the church? See St. Bride's Church? See the steeple?
Oh, yeah, of course.
See, that's the 5 layers. That is the... This is true. This is true. That is the inspiration. You can probably Google this to get a bit better picture than what I'm doing right now. But that is the inspiration for the wedding cake. Look at it. You see, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiers, if you like. And honest to God, that is the tier for the wedding cake. It's called the wedding cake church or wedding cake steeple or something else. But that's where it came from. And there it is. There it is. Where is it? Google it. Just Google St. Bride's Church, Wedding Cake Church, London, or something like that, and it'll come up. Anyway, on we go. Ah, dear. Yeah, so you can actually look right down into the neighbours if you choose. I don't actually know which. This tower's been open just over a year, so I'm not sure the building with the neighbours, how long's that's been there. I'm gonna ask. Anyway, here we are. We're back at the northwest corner. Okay, let's finish this off. Oh, let's zoom. Here we go. There we go. Bye, gang.